Hey, good day everyone. Baller here. This is the third game for October 25th, 2024 NBA Game Day. This is an Eastern Conference matchup between Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks. And this one will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. And I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And the spread that is given here is -5, and that's given towards the New York Knicks. By the way, for those who are interested to avail our premium picks or best picks, you can just actually reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger account. You can take a look at the descriptions of our videos and you would see the details right there. Congratulations to our premium pick subscribers for winning last night's game. Our last pick was Milwaukee Bucks -3.5, and as we all know, the Bucks dispatched the Sixers by a huge margin. All right, so let's talk about this one. The New York Knicks, they will be enjoying the home court advantage. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams will be coming off rest. In terms of momentum, I gotta say that Indiana Pacers would have the advantage on this, as they were actually able to come back to complete the comeback against the Detroit Pistons. And approaching this game, the Pacers already have their first win, unlike the New York Knicks, wherein they actually lost big time or by a huge margin against the defending champions Boston Celtics. Now, in terms of health, let me double check something in here. In terms of health, starting off with the Indiana Pacers, I actually see a couple of names down here. Hold up. Right, so I see Isaiah Jackson and James Wiseman both listed as game time decision for this matchup. While for the New York Knicks, I can actually see three players who are out, and those are Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achua, and Kevin McCullough. Uh, Even though the New York Knicks have three players who are out, like confirmed out, and the Indiana Pacers, they have a couple who are just listed as game time decision. I have to say that health wise, I would be siding with the New York Knicks because the Knicks have a deep rotation. I'm not saying that the Indiana Pacers doesn't have one, but the New York Knicks have a deeper rotation, and Indiana Pacers uh, with them unsure if they would have James Wiseman and Isaiah Jackson, they might actually have some problems towards the paint, especially considering that the New York Knicks have, you know, have size right now. Okay, let's talk about this particular game. We all saw what happened right there with the New York Knicks against Boston Celtics. They actually played well. It's just that, man, the Boston Celtics, they were crazy. The Boston Celtics, just like what Josh Hart said, um, they were like addicts. They couldn't miss. They couldn't miss from the 3 point territory, and no one is actually beating Boston Celtics with that kind of game. If you know what I'm saying. Now, for Indiana Pacers, yes, they were able to secure their first win already, and they went up against Detroit Pistons. But I have to admit, there were some points on that particular game wherein I thought that Detroit Pistons would actually not just cover the spread, but would actually beat them outright. So for this particular game, I believe that the New York Knicks would actually bounce back real hard. Again, it's not like the Knicks actually played bad. They just got outmatched and outplayed by the defending champions, Boston Celtics. Unlike the game between Indiana Pacers and Detroit Pistons, man, remember Detroit Pistons was one of the worst teams that we had last season, but Indiana Pacers nearly lost to them. Remember the New York Knicks. They will be at home. They have some sort of revenge mode against this Indiana Pacers squad. I'm pretty sure that Towns would also want to have a better performance approaching this game. I know it's not going to be easy considering the defense that Indiana will show, but just like what I said, the New York Knicks, for me, they have a deeper rotation now. Bridges, Towns, they would for sure would want to show up for this game much better than how they did against Boston, especially that they are in front of the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks fans. So my pick on this one would be the New York Knicks -5. I also expect a huge game from again from Brunson. We actually saw how well Brunson played against this Indiana Pacers squad. He can convert himself into a scorer, if not into a setter or into a passer. So I'm actually excited to see this one, and I'm excited to see my New York Knicks notch this first win. My pick on this one would be the Knicks -5. Again, that's New York -5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.